Hey guys, it's me again, the Unique Goddess. So, I'm back. I know it's been a while since I last posted for you guys, and I do apologize for that. I've been quite busy, and last month was my birthday month, so that explains a little bit of why I was busy as well. But I'm busy working on a few other projects, which I will definitely reveal to you when the time is right. But right now I wanted to do an informative video, and the topic of today's video is how to get your dreams back. Okay, and the reason why I decided to do this topic today is because I, like perhaps many of you, have suffered from something where I lost the ability to dream. I completely had lost the ability to dream, and it was devastating to me because when I was younger, since I was a little girl through to my teenage years, even through to my early adulthood, I had the gift of dreaming. I had prophetic dreams. I used to have dreams that came true, basically. That's what prophetic dreams are, right? So yeah, I had dreams that came true. That's not to say that every single night, like, it doesn't mean that everything that I dreamt was prophetic, but I did have prophetic dreams, So yeah, I had that pretty much all throughout my life. It wasn't something that I had to do to gain that ability. I was born with it. That was my gift, right? But me growing up Christian, I grew up in a very Christian household, specifically the Protestant type of Christian, which in my opinion is one of the worst and very unnecessary type of Christianity, but it is what it is. So me being Christian, I didn't really so basically when you're a Christian, especially the Protestant type of Christian, if you have like a spiritual gift, they basically tell you to, they kind of preach that that it's not Christian, that it's from the devil, that it's evil, and so I didn't really pay much attention to that gift, but I think other people around me did. Okay, people in high school, that I used to talk to, oh, I dreamt this last night and blah 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 blah, and then it would happen, or after something happened, oh, I dreamt about that, blah 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 blah. Like, people around me definitely paid attention to that gift that I had, but I didn't, because like I said, mainly because I was Christian and they don't value spiritual gifts. Okay, they view it as demonic. Okay. So anyways, it wasn't until later on in my adult life I realized that I lost the ability not only to dream prophetically, but to dream, period. Like, it got to a point where I would go to sleep and then I would wake up hours later and there would be a blank in between. I wouldn't remember anything. I didn't even feel like I dreamt at all. And me being the non-spiritual person that I was back then, it wasn't as concerning to me as it should have been. Okay, it wasn't as concerning to me as it should have been. It was just, oh my God, I can't believe I don't dream anymore. I don't dream. Like, it was kind of like that. I literally was not dreaming or not remembering my dreams. Okay, but I say that I wasn't dreaming because, there's a difference. There's a difference between knowing you're dreaming and not remembering them when you wake up, and just having a complete blank. For me, it was a complete blank for years. Okay? And like I said, I was non-spiritual. I wasn't spiritual. I mean, I had kind of departed from Christianity, but I still held on to a lot of Christian beliefs. And so, like I said, it wasn't that concerning to me. So I didn't take action. I didn't take action as to, okay, maybe I should do something about it. Maybe I should try to, I didn't take action to it until later on. Until I got deeply into my spirituality and realized the importance of dreams, okay? And speaking of importance of dreams, dreams are extremely important because dreams are how we receive communication from the spiritual realm. So we receive communication from the divine, from God himself, okay? We receive communication from our spirit guides, from our ancestors, from certain deities. We receive communication through our dreams, because when we're dreaming while we're asleep is when our mind is more receptive, okay? We're able to receive information, whereas when we're awake and we're conscious and we're kind of leading our thoughts or are in control of our thoughts, we're less receptive when we're awake and when we're conscious. So when we're sleeping, that's when those on the spiritual realm can communicate with us, okay? So dreams are essential when you're on this spiritual path, okay? Dreams can reveal how things are going for you in your life. Dreams can reveal how your spells or your ritual or your magic is working. Dreams can reveal your enemies, okay? They can reveal who's working against you. They can reveal who are wolves in sheep's clothing around you, etc. Dreams reveal a lot, so that's why they're important. And when you lose the ability to dream like I did, you realize that there's a spiritual blockage that may be preventing you from connecting spiritually to the spirits around you, okay? All of us have a team of spirits around us, whether it be our spirit guides, our ancestors, guardian angels. All of us have spirits around us. It's up to us to know how to communicate with them and to be able to receive messages from them in return. So needless to say, as I got deeper into my spiritual studies and into my spiritual workings and my spiritual knowledge, I realized that it's essential to dream. And without the ability to dream, there was a huge blockage there. I felt like I was doing what I was supposed to do, I guess. I felt that I was doing what I was supposed to do, or I was doing all that I could do. But at the same time, there was some kind of blockage there that was like preventing me from going further. And the blockage was the fact that I'm not able to receive their message. It's almost like talking to someone or communicating with someone. You're doing all the talking, but when it comes time for them to talk back to you, you're not able to hear them. You can't even see them. You're blocked. So I realized that the blockage was within myself due to the fact that I wasn't able to dream. And when I realized that, yeah, this is a problem that's going to prevent my spiritual growth and my spiritual progress, I started to seek help, okay? I asked questions. I asked questions to different people, different spiritualists or whatever. And I wasn't really given a clear answer. However, when I did my own research, I did realize that yes, you need to have the ability to dream, etc., etc. But when I asked certain spiritualists, why am I not able to dream? I wasn't given a clear answer. Some of them would imply, that's not a good thing. It means that some of them say, oh, it means you don't have a soul. Some of them would say, oh, that's a good thing. You know, it means that you're I guess you can say you're at a high level spiritually. But I didn't feel that way. I felt that if I was at a high level spiritually, I would know it. I don't think that, I didn't feel that I was at a high level spiritually. I felt that there was a blockage there that was preventing me from going further into my spiritual work, right? I was doing everything. I was, you know, venerating my ancestors, venerating certain deities, praying, everything like that. But I just felt like I wasn't receiving anything back in terms of messages. Like, I didn't know how I was doing. Am I doing this right? Blah, blah, blah. I didn't, you know, without your dreams, it's really, really, really hard to know. So, yeah, I did a lot of research to find out why I wasn't dreaming. Didn't get clear answers, okay? But I decided that, you know, instead of trying to find out why I'm not able to dream, why not just try to address the problem, try to get your dreams back. So that's what I did. I researched, you know, different things on the internet and books, whatever, to try to, you know, do certain rituals or do certain practices that might get me my dreams back. So shout out to all the people on YouTube that that gave their, I guess you can say, their opinion, or that gave free game about certain things that helped them. But unfortunately, a lot of the things that I tried from the sources that I found, sorry guys, okay. Unfortunately, a lot of the things that I tried from the sources that I found didn't work for me, okay? So I just decided to take it upon myself. I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to do it. And the thing that really propelled me was because I felt that me losing my dreams or my ability to dream, I felt that that was directly a spiritual attack, okay? I felt that that was directly the result of a spiritual attack from an enemy. This person knew me. This person must have known me. This person must have heard me talk about, you know, at least one dream that I had that actually came true. And so, you know, when you have haters out there that are well-versed in spirituality, more well-versed than you are, because as I mentioned, I was Christian, okay? Protestant Christian. The type of Christianity that believes that, you know, communicating with spirits besides the God is wrong. Communicating with your ancestors is definitely wrong. They tell you that your ancestors are actually demons in disguise. So yeah, I didn't dabble in any kind of spiritual work or anything like that, but I did have that natural ability to have prophetic dreams. So the fact that they went away from me suddenly like that, I felt like that was the direct result of a spiritual attack. So I'm like, okay, if this is a spiritual attack, I'm gonna try to treat it as such, and I'm gonna try to get that off of me, right? So I started, you know, the one thing that I did, which actually was the first thing that helped me, was I made my own holy water, okay? I made my own holy water, which was comprised of not only salt, but a lot of herbs, a lot of different herbs that have spiritual benefits. And the benefits of those herbs were meant to cleanse, exercise, protect, and draw in positive energies. So for instance, I would use things such as like lavender, rosemary, agrimony, hyssop, a bunch of other herbs, okay? And I would boil them together, and I would make my own holy water, and I would put it on myself, and I put it all over my mattress, all over my sheets. And to be honest with you, that did help, because after I did that, I went from not having any dreams at all, like not I went from having a complete blank while I was sleeping. Complete blank, no dream, no memory of even having a dream. I went from that to knowing that I dreamt. Like, I would wake up knowing that I dreamt. I would have like vague flashes of memories of things that I dreamt. However, I still wasn't able to remember the full dream. Like, if somebody asked me, oh, what did you dream last night? I wouldn't be able to tell them in sequence what I dreamt, right? So, but at least now I knew that I was dreaming. So I was like, okay, we're on the right track here. We're on the right track. So I kept on doing that. And yeah, like I said, I would get, I went from having a complete blank to now knowing that I was dreaming, but still wasn't remembering them completely. I would remember some, right? I would remember like maybe 1 or 2 dreams out of like a 2-week span. But the majority of them were still like vague little flashes of memories I wouldn't really remember. Then I decided to amp it up a bit, okay? I decided, okay, I'm gonna use something like maybe a little bit more powerful. I wouldn't call it more powerful, but I would say it's a little bit less diluted, okay? I'm gonna say that. So what I started doing then is, in addition to using my holy water, sprinkling my mattress, sprinkling my sheets, sprinkling myself and anything like that, I started to use Florida water, the one and only Florida water, okay? And the reason why I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say that it's a more powerful version of the holy water that I made. I wouldn't say that at all. However, the main ingredient that I feel that works well for this particular thing, you know, is because it has alcohol. It's undiluted alcohol. It has alcohol with herbs, fruits that have all these great spiritual benefits in it, right? So I use this. I started using this. And how you use the Florida water is you take it, you drop some, not a lot, okay? Don't drop a lot. But what I would do is I would pour some in my hand. Let me just demonstrate. Pour some in my hand, just a little bit like that. Rub it. Tap it onto your crown chakra, okay? You would also rub it onto your third eye chakra. You can place it in the sign of a cross, or you can rub it in a circle. But you rub it on, so you rub it on your crown chakra, you rub it on your third eye chakra, you also rub it on your temples, okay? And I also rub it on my throat chakra, my heart chakra. You don't have to do, I think the most important parts are your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, okay? Because that is where the crown chakra is where you get information. Your third eye chakra is where you process that information from sorry, from the spiritual realm. And then your throat chakra is where, you know, your throat chakra is more than just for communicating. Your throat chakra is for also understanding information, right? So anyways, just basically I started to anoint myself before bed with this Florida water, and it has worked wonders. Not only do I dream, but by the time I wake up, I remember my dream in full sequence. I'm able to tell you exactly what, if somebody asked me, oh, what did you dream last night? I'm able to tell you in full sequence, even if it doesn't make sense. Because sometimes, not all of our dreams are prophetic, as I said. Not all of our dreams would make sense to us at the time. But at least I'm dreaming something, okay? And so, yeah, so basically, how to use this properly is you basically start a nighttime ritual, and that ritual will consist of cleansing yourself before bed. Okay, so it means taking a shower, taking a bath. You cleanse your physical body before bed. You cleanse up everything that you cleanse off everything that you picked up throughout the day. Anything that you picked up throughout the day, you physically cleanse yourself, and you also spiritually cleanse yourself. Okay, you spiritually cleanse yourself. So after taking a shower or a bath, more on the cool side, not hot, more on the cool side, take a shower or bath every night before bed. You put this on, you anoint your crown chakra, you anoint your third eye chakra. Okay, if you want, you can do like me. You can also anoint your throat chakra, your heart chakra. I also like to put it all the way down my spine. I also like to go all the way down to my root chakra. I just anoint all of my chakras, but you don't have to go that far. You can just do your crown and your third eye. Okay, after you've done the anointing, it's very important to cover your head while you're sleeping. So for me, I would use like a headscarf or a handkerchief or something that you can cover your head with. You can use a bonnet, anything that covers your head, because that's added protection. Because while this would be opening it, you know, for you to become more receptive, you would cover it physically. Okay, just in case someone may be sending negative energies to you while you're sleeping. You want to protect yourself, so you would cover your head, cover your crown, and part of your third eye, cover it, and then you will go to sleep. And I guarantee you, if you keep doing that, you will definitely, not only will you dream, but you will remember your dreams. Okay, now I just want to make a disclaimer. People have different reasons why they're not able to remember their dreams. Okay, such as a medical reason. For instance, if you suffered a head trauma or a head injury, right? If you suffered a head injury and you received trauma from that, that could affect your memory. That could affect your ability to remember things such as your dreams. So if you have something like that, if it's a head trauma, then you may need a little bit more than just the Florida water. Okay, you may need you may need to go to therapy. You may need to go see a medical doctor about that problem. Okay, but if you haven't suffered any head traumas and there's really no reason for you not to be able to remember your dream, then it's most likely a spiritual attack. And if it is, then it's definitely something that you can get out of. Okay, so definitely, if you want to get your dreams back, definitely get into the ritual of physical cleansing yourself before bedtime. Okay, so that is taking a shower or taking a bath. A lot of people like to take their showers or baths in the morning, but I recommend doing it before bed as well, or, you know, only, right? Because, you know, after the day is done, right before you go to bed, you want to cleanse yourself. Okay, you just want to cleanse yourself physically. Okay, cleanse yourself physically with soap. You know, Dove soap, whatever, soap and water. Cleanse yourself physically, and then cleanse yourself spiritually with the Florida water. Your target areas, as I mentioned, your crown chakra is where we receive information. Our third eye chakra is, you know, definitely our third eye. It's our intuitive, you know, center. You know, and so your crown and your third eye. Okay, and your temples. For me, okay, you could also do your third eye. Sorry, not your third eye, your throat chakra. You could also do your third chakra to help you to be able to understand those dreams. You know, you could also do your heart chakra. You know, your solar. You could do all of your chakra centers. Just cleanse them. But then after you cleanse them, you cover them. You know, with a bonnet, a headscarf. You know, whatever it is, cover it, because covering your crown chakra is protection. So yeah, you will notice that you sleep well. You sleep well. You will wake up feeling well rested, and not only that, but you definitely will remember your dreams. Another thing that I wanted to add in there as well is whether you've suffered a head trauma or not, another thing that we can start doing is definitely meditating on a daily basis, okay? Meditate on a daily basis. It will help to what's the word, rehabilitate, I guess you could say rehabilitate. It will help you to rehabilitate your mind, right? So for those of you who have suffered a head trauma and you're noticing, like, you know, all right, sorry guys. So for those of you who have suffered a traumatic head injury, and you notice, you know, maybe you suffered a concussion and you notice your brain is has been functioning differently since then, don't lose hope, okay? There's still ways that you can help yourself, okay? Like I said, meditation is like physiotherapy for the mind. Meditation is you working with your body to help heal your mind. It definitely is. Meditate. And there's no wrong way to meditate. It's very simple. The only thing you need to do to meditate is find a quiet space. Okay, you can use the aid of music, or it can just be completely quiet. Okay, close your eyes, breathe through your nose, and that's it. Okay, some people say, oh, quiet your mind. Okay, don't think about that. Don't think about quieting your mind. It's very, very hard to quiet your mind, I'm telling you, especially if you're an overthinker like me. So don't focus on quieting your mind. Just focus on keeping your eyes closed and breathing through your nose. And let your thoughts flow. Let them flow. Okay? Meditation, what you will find in meditation, it brings a lot of things up to the surface. Maybe a lot of things that you have suppressed, right? And in doing so, you're helping to heal yourself. Okay? Meditation can even show you any blockages that you have. Okay, I noticed when I first started meditating, I had blockage. Definitely, my throat chakra was blocked. You know, and I keep calling it third eye because they're linked. They're definitely, if your throat chakra is blocked, there's a communication with. Okay, if your throat chakra is blocked, it's going to block communication with your third eye. Because they're all connected. You get message from here, it goes through your third eye, you understand. Your throat chakra enables you to understand those messages and be able to speak about them. Share that knowledge, right? They're all connected. Your chakras are all connected. They work in sequence with each other. So when you meditate and you breathe through your nose, not your mouth, breathe through your nose, it's a way of gently rehabilitating yourself mentally, okay? So yeah, basically that is definitely how I got my dreams back, you know. I encourage you to try it yourself. If it works for you, amazing, okay? If it doesn't work for you, then maybe your issue is more serious, okay? And like I said, if you do have like a head trauma or some other type of trauma that affected your brain and your memories, then like I said, you may need to seek a medical support. You may need to go into therapy. But if you don't want to do all that, what I would suggest, definitely start off meditating. Everyone on this spiritual track should meditate, okay? Meditate. It helps. It really helps. And in addition to meditation, the one thing that you definitely can do, you know, that worked for me to help me get my dreams back, is definitely to anoint yourself with Florida water every night before bed, okay? So like I said, develop a nighttime ritual which would consist of a physical cleanse, so bathe or shower in cool water. It doesn't have to be freezing cold. Sorry, that's my son. One moment, please. Sorry about that. That was my son. I had to take the call. But yeah, so what I would suggest, if you are in the same position I was, where you're receiving a complete blank when you go to sleep at night, you don't even know if you did dream. Okay, it was a complete blank for me. It was a complete. If you asked me what I dreamt last night, I would say nothing. I don't dream. I literally, for many years, I walked around thinking that I didn't dream. I didn't have any dreams, which I'm told that that's impossible. I'm told that we do dream. It's just that we don't remember them, right? So yeah, I went from having no dreams to, after I started to do spiritual work, I realized that yes, I was dreaming, but I still wasn't able to remember them. When I added the Florida water to that nighttime routine, that's when I got my dreams back. I was able to dream again, and I was able to remember those dreams when I woke up. And it was a blessing to me. I was ecstatic. I was completely ecstatic. So yeah, if you're in the same position I was years ago, when I couldn't dream at all, I suggest definitely add that to your routine. Okay, do a physical cleansing of your body before bed, followed by a spiritual cleansing, okay, where you anoint your crown, your third eye, and your temples with the Florida water. Okay, one moment please, my son again, one moment. Okay, sorry about that. My son's having some issue at school, so sorry about the interruption. But basically, yeah, if you're having the same problem I had with not being able to dream or not being able to remember your dream, and as long as it's not a medical issue, then definitely take my advice. Try it. Just give it a try. It might very well work for you, as it has for me, and there's no harm in trying. It's better than not doing anything at all, and it's also better than paying someone a bunch of money, like a spiritualist, or paying them a bunch of money to do little to nothing for you. Okay, I've been down that road as well, and more times than none, you either get taken advantage of by people who are fake spiritualists. They claim to be able to do this and do that, but they're completely fake. Or the ones that are genuine, they are so they're so expensive that they wouldn't they wouldn't even touch your issue for less than like $1,000 or whatever. They would only take your case for hundreds of dollars, whereas I'm giving you free game. Okay, so you could either take it and try it out and see if it works for you, or you can ignore it, do nothing at all. You can be oblivious, and you could go through life thinking, oh, I don't need dreams, I don't need to be able to dream, I don't need, like I did. There was once a time in my life where I didn't do anything about that issue. I was like, oh, I couldn't dream, that's weird. But I didn't think that it's such an issue. In fact, I was even waiting. I was waiting to see if something would change. I was like, okay, maybe one day they'll just come back to me. No, you got to take action. Okay, that's what the enemy wants you to think. That's the attitude that they want you to have, to not fight back, to not do anything. Okay, but yes, doing this, I'm telling you, give it a try. Okay, develop a nighttime ritual, which consists of one, a physical cleansing of your body with soap and water, then a spiritual cleansing of your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, your temples before you go to bed at night. You could even sprinkle this on your sheets, your blankets, your mattress, etc. Okay, And then thirdly, don't forget to cover your head, you know, with a scarf, handkerchief, bonnet, whatever it is. Put the head covering, because the head covering will protect your chakra, so that you won't get you know, it would protect you from getting like nightmares or whatever, you know. So yeah, just give it a try. There's no harm in trying. And like I said, you're getting this for free, okay? I could literally charge people for this, okay, because this is something that has proven to work for me. And trust me, I've tried almost everything, not everything, right? Because, you know, it gets kind of expensive sometimes, especially if you go to, like I said, a spiritualist, and you have to pay them money and blah 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 blah. It could get quite expensive. So I haven't tried everything, but I've tried a lot of things. I've tried a lot of different methods. I've tried rituals. I've tried drinking certain teas. I've tried drinking, you know, certain alcoholic beverages mixed with certain herbs before bed, you know. This one was the most effective, and it works immediately. Like, the day you try it, the next day you'll wake up, you'll probably remember your dream, you know. And like I said, if there's something more, like if you've suffered, you know, like a head trauma or some other type of trauma that that kind of blocks your memory, then you may need to do more, you know. But don't rule out meditation. Do not rule out meditation. Everybody who's on a spiritual track, even if you're not on a spiritual track, you should meditate, because like I said, meditation is kind of like physical therapy for your brain. It's like rehabilitation for your brain. It's your brain's way of healing itself. That's what meditation is, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy this message. If you guys do decide to give this a try, if you guys have been having issues with remembering your dreams or even dreaming at all, you guys can try this advice and get back to me. Let me know if it worked for you, how it worked for you. You know, you can let me know. Otherwise, yeah, it works for me. Definitely works for me. All right, because it was years. I'm telling you, I thought something was wrong with me. I didn't really know what was wrong with me, but what I can conclude now is that I do think that the reason why I lost my dreams was as a result of a spiritual attack. Somebody probably, I feel that somebody stole them. Like somebody stole, or somebody siphoned that gift from me. That's what I feel. Somebody siphoned that spiritual gift from me. That's what I felt. All right, and so this was my way of fighting back and getting it back. Okay, so give it a try if you want to. Let me know how it works, and yeah, I hope it does work for you as well as it did for me. And I hope to see you guys soon. I will be filming a tarot reader. So sorry. I will be filming a tarot reading later on today, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, have yourself a very blessed and beautiful day. And of course, until I see you again, namaste.